Hello, this is Steve again in Austin, and we are with Bookkeepers Directory USA.com. And if you haven't signed up for that, go ahead and do that. Go under the Get Listed section and get yourself listed for free to just get you extra business. Also, if you like the videos we're giving, please press the like button. It would help us out a lot. We're trying to get started with this, and we're helping out bookkeepers on our own time, so it would definitely be helpful to us. But today, our topic is what is the biggest mistake bookkeepers make on their Google Business Profile? And probably the biggest one and the most common one is getting it set up. You got verified, you're feeling very good about yourself, you're on Google Business Profile, and then you stop. And once you stop, nothing else is happening. Google recognized, okay, you're in there, but are you doing anything? Well, we haven't heard from you. We haven't seen anything. We haven't seen posts. We're not seeing pictures. We're not seeing updates. So yeah, where do you think they're going to put you? Today we got Bangor, Maine up there. We're just picking out of the blue of these towns, but yeah, you're going to be somewhere at the bottom. You're going to be somewhere way, way, way down low, and you don't want that. So the number one way to address that is to give them content. Google likes their own stuff better than anything else. So they're looking for posts in Google Business Profile from you. And it can be very, very, very simple, such as today I completed a bookkeeping job in Bangor, Maine, if that's where you're from. And it's simple as that. And you maybe give a little picture of you working on some numbers, whatever it is. And that's good. They're going to like that. And try to get the different cities, people that have come from whatever cities or however you're doing it, get those locked in there. Mention you've done some work there and mention what kind of work. So you did some bookkeeping jobs today. I did some payroll jobs here, and get those posts in. That's what's going to separate the people that are all the way at the bottom that we looked at and all the way at the top. It's very simple, and you can do it. I'm going to let Austin talk to you again about categories and subcategories. We talked about that week on the first day, but it's so important. I want him to hit that again today.
So one of the biggest mistakes businesses make is targeting the wrong categories, or just not like enough categories, but definitely the wrong categories. See, this one, there's just no mention of payroll. I mean, bookkeeping is a good first category, but if payroll is important enough to be in your business name, then it should have a category about it. This one is accountant and bookkeeping service. I mean, accountant, sure, but bookkeeping service, if they do that, yeah, you can include it. But if tax service is so important that it's in your name, then one of these categories you can see. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see that. Tax consultant, tax preparation service. That should be in there, because if it's important enough to be in your name, then it's important enough. It should probably maybe even be the main category. Accountant's kind of vague, but it's fine if that's what you do mainly. You really want to be the main category to be your biggest selling point on Google, where you want to rank the highest. So just make sure you don't fall in the mistake of targeting the wrong thing, targeting something not relevant, not targeting enough, like doing stuff that's not in the categories. Just make sure you avoid all that.
So Austin brought up some good points, and those two things that we just discussed is what has you either at the top or you're one of the people at the bottom. And here's why we started this in the first place. We've noticed that in a lot of businesses, and bookkeeping included, is that a lot of the very, very best ones aren't getting noticed by Google. They're oftentimes all the way down here. They are excellent bookkeepers, but not so good with marketing. And marketing needs to become a staple of what you do because that's how you're going to get your business. Um, Nobody's going to know you're great at bookkeeping unless you're marketing it right. So as we get towards the bottom here, you can just see that there's different reasons, different things, but for the most part, content is not coming in. Um, they listed it. They thought they had made it. They got listed in Google Business Profile. They made it through the video. They made it through everything, and they got put on there, and then that's it. They think they've made it, but it's everything that comes after that matters. So like I said, we're doing this 100 days. You're gonna know how to do this by the end of it. If some of this is going over your head, don't worry about it. You will understand it as we get through it. But for now, we're laying out the groundworks. We're giving the overviews, and then we're going to hit hard exactly how you should be handling things. Once a month, we're going to do a webinar. And in that webinar, anything you're stuck on that's kind of something that you need to talk to somebody about, bring that to the webinar. We will answer questions there and keep going and going until the questions are answered. So, so bring those questions, and we will help you out with anything you need. But in order to get on that list, you need to get listed on Bookkeeper Directory, Bookkeepers Directory USA.com. If you go to get listed, you'll be on our list, and you'll find out when the webinars are, and we will help you out every way we can. Thank you, and we look forward to day 3.